Welcome, Scorpio, to your weekly reading. This is for the 9th to the 16th of February. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We'll then take a look at your possible challenges. Thirdly, messages and advice from Spirit. Your unexpected blessing coming through. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Scorpio, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with 6 of Wands and 2 of Swords, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. Now, Scorpio, you're going to be starting off this week on an incredibly positive note, because what I am seeing here is that you could have been waiting for an answer, waiting for a sign, waiting for somebody to do something or to say something in order to move forward. But until you received what you were waiting for, you had this feeling of, I actually can't move. I'm trapped. I'm in no man's land. It's this feeling of, I can't do anything until I hear this particular answer, or I can't really make plans until I know what this person's decision is. What we do see is that whatever you are waiting for, no matter what it is, my dear Scorpios, you're going to get a positive sign that you can move forward. Because what we see is that you are actually moving out of 2 of Swords into 6 of Wands. And 6 of Wands is not just a card letting us know that you're moving forward, but it's a card of success and victory. So I feel you're about to hear the best possible outcome to the situation that you can receive. So as I said, what a great way to start the week. Let's move on now and see what your possible challenges are. And we have Ace of Wands and 2 of Wands. So right off the bat, my dear Scorpios, we must acknowledge you have 2 aces coming through. So we know immediately that this is going to be a very special week for you. Something quite particular is happening that's going to impact probably the next few weeks or months. What we see here is the wonderful energy of the hand of God coming in with the Ace of Wands. Now, I do feel that that Ace of Wands is connected to what you were waiting for, because here we see the rider holding the Ace of Wands, and as you can see, on the Ace of Wands, we have the victory wreath. So now we see that this Ace of Wands is going to allow you, my dear Scorpios, to do something you have been dreaming of and longing to do. Now, of course, Scorpio, it's going to come through in an area that's important to you, and it's going to come through in an area that will impact life significantly. So you could have been waiting, my dear Scorpios, to find out if you, say, put in an application for a new home, did your offer get accepted? You could be waiting to see if you got a particular job or promotion. You could be waiting to see if you received a visa you applied for. This could be, my dear Scorpios, you've been waiting to see if your significant other is willing, say, to move in together, get engaged, anything like that. But once it comes in, what we do see that immediately, Scorpio, you start thinking and planning your new beginning with what this is. There's no hesitation. There's no humming or hawing. There's no delaying. You know, you've been waiting for this. I feel that for many of you, even though you were in this energy of Two of Swords and you just couldn't do anything because you were almost frozen in time waiting for this answer. But while that blindfold was on, your mind and imagination were working. And now you have permission to start making it a reality. So actually, I think this is an incredible progression forward. Now let us see what Spirit would like to share with you. And we have Six of Pentacles and Five of Wands. Now, Scorpio, Spirit has a really interesting message. They want you to know if there is any situation you are in right now that's not comfortable for you, and it could be to any degree. It could be, Scorpio, that you just don't feel you belong, say, with your colleagues. You just feel like the odd man out. Or it could be significantly more intense. You could find yourself in some kind of conflict, argument, say with your significant other or a family member, something quite dramatic, and it's just not where you want to be right now. Spirit wants you to know that there is going to be somebody coming through this week who's going to not only support you and be at your side, particularly in this area, but they're going to give you very good advice on how to get yourself out of it. They might just say something quite simple, but Spirit wants you to take it on board. So, for example, my dear Scorpios, if you say are in a very cutthroat environment at work, and there is this ongoing feeling of everybody stabbing each other in the back in order to get ahead, your significant other could come in this week and just simply say, Scorpio, do you really think this is the best place for you? I don't see you in this environment. I feel you're bigger than this, and you need a much more peaceful environment. Why don't you look for another job? It can be as simple as that, my dear Scorpios. But what it will do, it will get you thinking in another direction. And Spirit wants you to take that on board. They do not feel that you need to be in any environment where you don't feel as though you belong or you are connected. Now let's move on and see what your blessing is this week. And we have the Moon and the King of Swords. Now, Scorpio, you are presenting under this message as King of Swords. It does not matter if you are masculine or feminine. It's the energy of King of Swords I'm speaking about. And what we see is that as soon as you know your way forward, you move into this energy of strength, of I know what I want, I know where I'm going. You're thinking calmly, you're thinking logically and strategically, and you're able to map your way forward. The wonderful thing we see for you is that with this energy, you are able to clear up any energy of the moon. Now, the moon energy is very connected to Two of Swords. It's when we feel we're stuck, we don't know how to move forward. We can start feeling a lot of doubt, playing out the worst case scenario in our mind's eye. It could be a lot of fear creeping in. But now that you are in King of Swords energy, you're able to use that sword and cut away any of those kind of energies. You now see your way forward, and nothing now is holding you back from reaching your goals and dreams. Right, let's move on now to the possible outcome of the week. And we have Ace of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Scorpio, what an incredible ending to the week, because we see that you are feeling this wonderful energy of your second ace, Ace of Cups. You've moved into the energy of, wow, how blessed and lucky am I, my cup runneth over. And as you can see, the cup is running over in 5 different streams. So whatever's happening here, whatever this wand of infinite possibility represents to you, is going to touch more than one area of your life. And with 10 of Pentacles here, my dear Scorpios, you are moving into a period where these areas are not only touched by abundance, but with 10 of Pentacles, it tells us that the possibility for you to reach the energy of true, deep prosperity and abundance is there. All you need to do now is focus on what's coming in, work with the energy that has opened up doorways for you, and there is nothing now holding you back in making your dreams a reality. Let's move on now and get a message from your angels for the week. And you have be assertive. Scorpios, your angels want you to know that the key to this incredible energy we are seeing for you this week is being assertive. And actually, Scorpio, that is exactly what we saw, especially when you moved from Ace of Wands into Two of Wands. As I mentioned there, you didn't hesitate. You saw this possibility as the blessing it is, and immediately you started to plan. You created the gateway. And now the key to moving through that gateway is being assertive. Do what you have to do. Stand in your power. Know that you are able to bring about what you want to see in your life through your actions, through your determination, and through thinking clearly and strategically. This incredible energy is waiting for you. It's just a matter of saying, yes, it's mine, I claim it, and I'm moving into it. This is going to be a great week for you, Scorpio. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.